Okay, guys, this is another rendition of Mornings with Ms.Music, but it has a new name now. I am refocusing in 2020. We are setting new goals, new trends, and accomplishing new things. And so, Funny as Fuck podcast is going to be dedicated to frugal ways to do things. Um, it'll be dedicated to a very great friend of mine, family. She just passed away, and she has a cooking channel. I'll be making some of her recipes. Um, I'm also sorry, lost train of thought. I'm also going to be updating social media and um, all that's to come. But refocusing in 2020, yes, the comedy is still going. Yes, I still do stand up. Even though coronavirus was definitely a setback, and if you thought it was a setback for B Simone, imagine how difficult it is for those that are new to comedy, those that are 2 years in. She's like 4, 5, 6 years in. I think she started in like 2015, 2016. I literally started in 2018, January 2019 for sure. So it's a journey, it's a ride, but I definitely plan to make sure that it's vlogged, video vlogged, um, and just kind of showing you guys the journey of what it takes to become successful. Because while teaching, I actually had a kid, question like, if you're such a great comedian or if you're doing so great, why are you teaching? Hmm. Why would I not teach? Why would I not be here to encourage you, influence you, inspire you? Why would I not, especially being one with an education? Because a lot of people in Memphis, believe it or not, don't have even a high school diploma or a GED. People here in Memphis can go to school for free, college level, and still they don't go. But if it's a party, if it's a kickback, if some strippers gonna be there, oh, it's up. Nah. So you gonna use your stimulus check at the club? That's what we doing now? Nah. Hell no. The podcast we'll be talking about black businesses. We'll be talking about current things in news, and entertainment. We'll be talking about band, depending on if the fall works out. Um, and it'll be more than just me. So I'll have guests on the show and different. I have different guests on the show and different things. Um, that'll benefit the community because that's the whole point of this. The whole point of this is to educate and uplift while laughing your ass off. I'll be more consistent with the videos and the content, and just keep grinding and fighting for my dreams or whatever, because that's what this is about. Following your dreams, doing what's best for you. I'll be setting different goals and mentioning what those goals are throughout the journey. There'll be 4 videos a month. So once a week, I'll be dropping videos. So set those notifications. Um, and make sure you tell a friend, tell 2 people, tell 3 people. I'm gonna be in Buku cities. You don't know where I'm gonna be. You know Harriet Tubman like the travel, huh, baby? Harriet Tubman be on the road. Where you at now? I came up with Ha Ha Harriet because it's time. Somebody in the millennials, they gotta step up. We gotta step up. It is definitely time. I wish it would tell me. I'm still working on how to use YouTube and how everything works. But in due time, we'll have better video quality in due time. You see me just for now, but hopefully, I have a team, a sturdy team. I actually tried to hire an assistant. I hired an assistant in January, right? Y'all, she was gonna get a full ride to JSU in the field of entrepreneurship. She after her scholarships or whatever she could do to get in school, but the first step is to get her in school. That was an epic fail. I drove all the way to Jackson with her to try to get her in school, and that did not happen. There was also multiple instances where I noticed that her personal issues were not effectively expressed before taking her from New Orleans and bringing her to Memphis. So that didn't last long. That was definitely over by February. Car was wrecked and everything. Wrecked the car and then took the other car the next day like everything was cool. No, it's not. It's not at all. Um, I'll also be promoting a lot of different people's music that I know personally. You can look these people up on YouTube for sure. There's a singer songwriter named T3 from New Orleans. The letter T, because y'all know I speak sign language. The letter T, the number 3. Um, there's Raheem Glaspie. There's Irie. These are people from New Orleans. Her name is Ariee. She has a new single out. Infamous Theory. There is Freshness Fresh. Oh, it's one of my favorites. Freshness Fresh. Ralph LaSalle. Goonie Shakur. Oh my goodness. Man, when I tell y'all one of the most underrated artists, he on his grind right now, y'all. Y'all sleep on Buddy. Buddy gonna come. Woo! Buddy coming up. Feel me? It's a Memphis artist that I heard of early on, like I think it's Rod Wave. Of course y'all know Moneybagg, Dolph. I'm more of an R&B type of chick, but it's neither here nor there. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure I hopped on live and reached out, make sure I spoke. I appreciate all 10 subscribers. I appreciate the one person watching this live. I can't tell who you are, but I definitely see you. This is me being optimistic in the time of definite turmoil and major setbacks. So the celebrities are not the only ones facing it. These what J. Cole called himself, a B-list celebrity. People that are not as famous or as lucrative when it comes to comedy. We still out here. We still doing it. We still on it. So Harriet Tubman 2020, Frugal Freddy. I want to do an HBCU tour, but it depends on what the HBCUs do in the fall. Can't really plan anything based off of if the city is in phase 2, because New Orleans, they're in phase 2, but they might go back to phase 1 because more cases of coronavirus have shown. We don't know when normalcy or previous normalcy will ever return, but masks and hand sanitizer seem to be the have clout right now. Why people just don't wash their ass though? Like, you gonna wash your hands, but wash your ass. Like, okay, I guess. But yeah, podcast information coming soon. I'm refocusing, relaunching, ready for life. I'm not finna let this take me out. So I appreciate the fans I do have. I appreciate the consistent people that do like, comment, share, because honestly, let's talk about it. Support ain't nothing but a like, a comment, a share, a he, a repost. But nah, people don't do that. People feel like, oh, I scrolled, I seen it, I guess. If you don't support, who will? Who will? Each person that likes, each person that comments, that stuff matters. But I appreciate all the fans that I do have, and Juneteenth was a great celebration. My neighborhood definitely had the fireworks and everything popping. I loved it. I was here for it. Even the Hispanic people were celebrating with us. That's the part that I love. Pay attention to these 5G towers. That's what I want to tell y'all. These 5G towers is real. The radiation from it, along with the coronavirus, is deadly. Seriously. Please, please, please take care of yourselves. Please continue social distancing. Make sure you wear your mask and everything. Sadly, I really believe, to be honest, because I was teaching music these past, I was a school teacher these past, before Corona hit. The kids were getting so sick that they were making the teachers sick, and we still couldn't take off. It got to a point where I went from being a lead teacher to just coming back and being a sub teacher, because I need to be able to recoup or, save myself from being so sick or being so out of it. I really believe if you were sick between September of 2019 and February of 2020, you definitely had the coronavirus before they ever even knew, before America or Trump or anybody ever really acknowledged it. And it was prevalent in China, but they still didn't speak on it. I really believe these 5G towers have something to do with us being sick. And I also believe that coronavirus is man-made, especially with knowing my history as far as my degree is concerned, with rehabilitation and disability studies, with the Tuskegee experiment, with a lot of different illegal experiments and things that were done. Um, if you don't know anything about the Tuskegee experiment, to give you a kind of back history, they did an experiment on black men. It was a study, and they gave them the strand of syphilis without telling them, and didn't give them the medication either to treat it. They just let them go and told them that everything would be okay and they'd be fine. And these people went out and infected other people in the community to where it became an outbreak. Doesn't that sound familiar? They didn't give them a cure, didn't tell them anything about it. Hmm? You gotta know your history. You gotta know what's going on. Gotta keep up. But I feel like it's the time for millennials to step up. So this is definitely gonna be a millennial reach out. It's time for us to step up. Period. There are things I wanted to do in Memphis that I don't think will be lucrative just yet. I don't think they're ready for the things that I have. So I definitely see myself moving to another city. I'm looking at the state of Georgia and I'm looking at the state of Texas, but we'll see which one is more efficient and lucrative. Um, yeah, I'm excited. So, wanted to make sure I reached out to you guys. Told you that the podcast is definitely still on, definitely still going. I am putting things in line. God is ordering my steps, so in due time. But we're refocusing in 2020. We're focusing on faith, finances, and fitness. Faith, finances, family, and fitness. It's 4 F's. Yep. All right, y'all. Frugal Freddy out. Great things that'll come.